she just doesn't sit around and complain. It's like she looks out and says, what do I want to change? And she figures out a way to change it.
I know Mona from pretty far back, actually, in Santa Fe. Her family and my family grew up together in a lot of ways. Her dad was a lawyer in Santa Fe, as was mine. And I was in the same class with her younger brother.
I know Monica Zamora. I met her about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, when she was running for the Court of Appeals. And it turns out that her brother and my brother are very close friends, and so we got to know each other through our brother's relationship. But then when I was elected to the Court of Appeals, we spent a lot of time together and really got to know each other.
I met Monica, I think, when we were both district court judges, when she was on the children's court. I had, of course, heard about her family, which is a family long steeped in the law in New Mexico. And, but I think it was through the judiciary that I first really got to know her.
Words I'd use to describe Judge Zamora, Mona, would be compassion. What impresses me the most, and I think her best characteristic, is she is a very caring and compassionate person.
She's very humble. Talked with many of her friends over the years, and they all have the same stories about her. Monica is so humble. She can walk into any place and make everybody around her feel comfortable, which I think is a really incredible quality.
And third, and this is two words, irritatingly wonderful. Sometimes it's very hard to be her friend because she makes you kind of feel bad about yourself because she's so great.
I would consider her greatest legal accomplishment, her greatest career accomplishment, to be her compassion and advocacy for children. Throughout her career, whether she was an attorney, a private attorney practicing with her dad, actually right down the street, until her work as a second judicial judge, Court of Appeals judge, and even now in the boards and commissions she serves on, it is her commitment to the children of New Mexico. When there was a vacancy on OFRA, the choice was simple. If that choice was available, and Monica stepped up, and knowing her compassion and care for children in New Mexico and New Mexico families, it was a very easy decision.
Monica has so many accomplishments, but the thing that sticks with me when I think about her and her career in the law are two things. And one is the international adoptions that she did. She was really, really proud of the work that she did, bringing families together, bringing kids to find their forever parents here in the U.S.
Her family is the most important thing in her life. And her parents did an incredible job raising all of these Zamora kids. Her dad is her hero. And her dad, even though this is an award for Monica, it is a legacy to her parents and to her dad. And so when she became a judge, you know, she was a good trial lawyer before she became a judge. But when she became a judge, all of that history and legacy came with her.
Monica teaches all of us, and she certainly taught me when we were at the Court of Appeals together, was how important everybody is to the judicial process, not just the judges. We tend to think that we make all these important decisions, and so we're the really important ones in the system. But Monica makes everyone in the court feel like they are contributing.
A good judge is one who prepares and makes quick decisions and isn't too much of an a-hole. But a great judge, and she was a children's court judge, a great judge looks out at the kids who are, I'm going to start to cry, who are before her, and, says, what would bring some joy to these kids? And so she arranges with a local restaurant to start these dinners with these kids so that they can sit with a white tablecloth and dress up, and instead of sitting across the bench from her, they're sitting across the table. And, you know, that's a great judge.
Use of common sense, empathy, and compassion to the litigants, not just the litigants that appeared in front of her, but all those other people that are influenced by the judicial system, whether they're literally entering our courthouse doors or they are impacted some way by the decisions. And that, I believe, is that credit in large part is due to her education at UNM.
She knows where she's from and who her people are. One of her friends who I spoke to recently said the thing about Monica is that she kept La Plebe together. She kept the people together from their neighborhood.
Monica is so deserving of this award because she really reflects everything that this law school tried to instill in us and everything that's wonderful about New Mexico.
The board that made this choice made a very wise choice. I think she is a credit to the University of New Mexico. She's a credit to the judiciary, and she's a credit to the community she came from.
Congratulations, Monica. There's nobody who deserves this more than you.
Congratulations, Monica, for this award. It is well deserved. Why you asked me to do these remarks, I'm not sure, but I'm very proud to have done it.
Your family and your friends and your community here all know that you are so deserving of this award, and I want to give you my congratulations and my happiness for you for this recognition that you really deserve as the person who reflects the best of us.